Hello, and welcome to Purna Yoga 828.com. I am Hannah Berlin, and this is Letitia Walker. And today, in this video, we are going to be focusing on the morning series. You'll see this sequence, this string of poses, in a lot of our longer videos. And the purpose of the morning series is to bring a general warm-up to the body, but specifically the back body. We do everything in the morning series 3 times, unless we're pressed for time and then we do it 1 time. But you'll just follow along in the other videos. But in this video, we're really going to go through the nuts and bolts of the morning series. So Letitia, will you lie on your back? All right, the starting position, the first set of poses that we do is full body extensions. So Letitia will raise her arms over her head. And if anything feels tweaky to your shoulder, you can bring your arms out to the side just like so. So arms overhead, hands shoulder distance apart. Take a deep inhalation. And then on your next exhalation, stretch the hands away from the heels and the heels away from the hands. Inhaling, relax. And then exhaling, stretch, make the body long. And then focus on this action of lifting the bottom of the belly up and then out through the hands. And then move the flesh of your buttocks down the back of your legs out through your heels. Inhaling, relax. And then one last time, stretch, make the body long, press down through the entire back body to lengthen it. Inhaling, relax. Then we move on to the things with the feet. So Letitia will keep her legs straight, and if it feels comfortable to your body, you can leave your arms above your head, or you can bring them to the sides of your hips with your palms facing up, either one. So Letitia keeps her legs straight and very active, so she's contracting her quadriceps, her legs are being squeezed together, and she firmly plants the back of her heels into the mat. Inhale. And on the next exhalation, point and flex your feet to move your entire body. Inhaling, relax. And then exhaling, go for it. So this is warming up the ankles. Inhaling, relax. And one last time. It's also mobilizing the cerebral spinal fluid in your body that removes waste out of your central nervous system. Now, we move on to ankle and foot circles. So again, she squeezes her legs together. Contract your quadriceps. Lift the bottom of your belly. Inhale. Now on the next exhalation, make fluid and expansive circles in one direction. Pause, inhale, and then exhale and go the opposite direction. Pause, inhale. So that's 1 repetition. Do 2 more in each direction. Focusing on making the circles as fluid and as expansive as possible, and keeping your ankles together. Another thing you'll notice is that the knees and the actual hip joint want to get involved with this, so make sure the action just happens in the ankles and the feet. Whenever you are finished, bring your arms out to T position, and then we move on to the sets of twists. So the first twist is a straight leg twist, which is not as deep as the next one, but you'll feel it for yourself when we go through this. So place your right Achilles tendon in between the first and second toe of your left foot. So if you're wearing socks, you're gonna have to take your socks off. It's actually way more effective if you wedge your Achilles tendon in there. And then use your left toes to move the right heel towards the short end of your mat. So you're already creating length in one direction there. Now bring your mind to the pit of your abdomen and then lift that up. So now you're creating space in between your vertebrae. Now we gotta do the twist. So place your left hand on your right shoulder. Inhale. And then on your next exhalation, swing your right hip over to the left and look at your right hand. Inhaling, come back to center, and then swap everything. We'll go slow for this next one. So place the left heel in between the right toes and use the right toes to pull the left heel towards the short end of your mat. Lift the bottom of your belly. And then on your next exhalation, swing the left hip over to the right and look out at your left hand. Inhaling, come back to center. So notice when I'm giving you these instructions, I never said shift your hips to one side first and then twist. You always want to keep them right where they are and then do the twist. If you move it over, do you mind showing what that looks like?
Mm-hmm.
So go for it. Yeah. Come back. Yeah, so you notice how she moved her hips to the side to get a deeper twist? It's actually causing the twist to move into the most flexible part of your spine, which is actually one of the weaker parts of your spine. So it's best to keep it in line. You got your shoulders, you got your hips, and your ankles in one straight line so that the twist can move throughout your entire spine evenly. So let's finish the correct way with two more. Good, and then go for it. Exhaling, twist, and then inhaling, come back. Swap sides, and then exhaling, twist. You want to do this fairly quickly. Come back to center, and then one more time. Back to center. Beautiful. Now we move into the bent knee twist. So let's just bend your right knee and place your right foot on your left leg. Place your left hand on the outside of your left leg. You can place it wherever you need to, wherever you can reach. Inhale. And then exhale and swing the right leg over to the left. Look out at your right hand. Inhaling, come back to center. And then change sides. Left foot on right leg. And then go for it. Do this 2 more times on each side, focusing on your breath. And on the 3rd time, make sure you are contracting the straight leg and moving that heel towards the short end of the mat. Usually in this position, I get a nice spinal adjustment when I do this. It's my favorite part of the morning series. Now we move into the set of things with the knees. So raise your arms overhead. Inhale. And then on your next exhalation, bend your right knee in toward your chest. Hug your knee in toward your chest and move your chin towards your knee. Inhaling, stretch back out. And then exhaling, left knee in towards your chest. Inhaling, stretch back out. And do this 2 more times on each side. And keep the abdomen soft here. Use the strength of your arms to pull your torso towards your knee. And if this creates any discomfort in your neck, feel free to leave the head on the floor or place your hand behind your head. Whenever you are finished with 3 single legs into chest, move into both knees in towards your chest simultaneously. Inhaling on that, stretching back out, and then exhaling in. And then sometimes you'll notice that you'll have a leader leg. So as much as possible, squeeze your knees together and keep them flush with one another. Now the next one. Oh, this one might be my favorite part of the morning series. I'm not sure. The whole thing is great. But you'll see. So bend your knees in toward your chest, but keep your head on the floor. So you have options where you're gonna hold. Letitia is very supple. So she can hold her elbows. And depending on your body, you might have to hold your wrists or just clasp your fingers. Or you might need a strap, or you might have to just hold onto the back of your knees. There's so many different ways to do this, and they're all totally appropriate. So as she hugs her knees in towards her chest, She's rounding her spine, but then she lowers her low back to the floor and softens it. Inhale. And then exhaling, roll to the right. And then come back on the same exhalation. Inhale the top. And then exhaling, roll to the left. Come back on the same exhalation. And do this 2 more times. As you're following along, notice that this is a really lovely way to massage the outer hips, the low back, direct your spine. There's so many areas that this is getting. And you get to hug your body and give it love. Whenever you are finished with 3 little rolls, straighten your legs. And then we move on to 3 rounds of Supine and Ustasana. So locate your strap. And I always check this out before I move into Supine and Ustasana. I always pick my head up and then make sure that my legs are coming straight out of my body. Letitia, you look great. She's done this a handful of times. Just like 5 times before. Times a million. All right, so bend your right knee in towards your chest. Place the strap around the front of the right heel. And then straighten the right leg towards the ceiling. And then notice that Letitia's holding with straight arms. Always want to hold the strap. Or if you can catch your big toe with your right hand, you can do that too. Always have to make sure that the arm is straight. So contract your quadriceps. Lift the bottom of your belly. And spin your left leg in until the knee and the toes are facing the ceiling. Now on your next exhalation, move the right hip away from the right armpit. Yeah. Take 1 more breath. And then exhaling, bend the right knee, lower the right leg down and place it right next to your left leg. So you know where you're starting, because you didn't move the left leg at all. And take the left leg up. All right. So now contract your quadriceps. Lift the bottom of your belly. Spin your right leg in until the knee and the toes are facing the ceiling. You can pick your head up and check if you need to, because you don't have eyes on your body. But if you want to have eyes on your body, feel free to tune into one of our live classes so you can get direct feedback. Okay. Now on your next exhalation, move the left hip away from the left armpit. Take 2 more deep breaths. And exhaling, release. And then take the right leg up again. So the first round I gave you a lot more instructions. Whenever we do this in the classes, we usually hold just for 3 breaths. So it goes fairly quickly. So in your mind, go through the instructions. Contract the quadriceps, lift the bottom of the belly, spin the down leg in and move the top hip away from the right armpit. Exhaling, release. Take the left leg up. Contract your quadriceps, lift the bottom of your belly. Internally rotate your right leg. Now move the outer left hip towards your inner right ankle. Take 1 more breath. And then exhaling, lower the leg down 1 more time on the right leg. And work the pose with intention. So on your inhalations, contract your quadriceps. And then on your exhalations, stretch the back of the leg in 2 directions. So out through your heel and then down towards the sitting bone. Exhaling, lower the leg down. 1 last time on the left leg. Contract your quadriceps. Lift the pit of the abdomen. Spin your right leg in as you move your left hip away from your left armpit. And then that intentional work, so contract your left quadriceps strongly, and then bring your mind to the back of your left leg. Move the hamstring, the back of your left leg, out through the heel, and then down towards the sitting bone. Take one more breath. And then exhaling, lower the left leg down. Yes. And set your strap aside. And then we always finish the morning series with 3 more full body stretches. So inhaling, lift your arms up. Exhaling, stretch, make the body long. Inhaling, relax, and then exhaling, lift the bottom of the belly out through your fingertips and the flesh of your buttocks out through your heels. Inhaling, relax, and then one last time, stretch and relax. Well, thank you so much for viewing this recording. Again, this is a great way to just open up the back of the body, bring more mobility into your spine. You can even do this on a firm bed. It is the morning series. You could do it in the morning, but you could do it at any point throughout the day. Thank you for tuning in.